Tuesday, October 15th, and San Pasqual will be playing the Fallbrook Warriors. This is a league game, a North Valley League game. It's our second game of league. It is the 20th game overall in the 2019 season. This is a home game for San Pasqual. We will be in blue. We'll be starting on the far side of the pool, shooting near the camera. Luckily, we've got the sun behind us. We should get a pretty good lighting. It looks to me like we have got TJ and Ethan and Sam, Corin, Trace, and Owen. San Pasqual comes up with the wind on the sprint, and then TJ is making a sprint towards the goal, and he gets the ball, but he's not able to convert that, and the goalie does come out and is able to rescue that out of TJ's hands. It almost went out of bounds, but the ball goes to far side, and there's a steal down there. It looks like that was Owen. Maybe it was some help with Trace. Ball's back down to TJ. Again, we're playing the Fallbrook Warriors. They put it into set, and Torin does a sweep shot, but it's right at the goalie. The goalie's able to stop that with relative ease. We do have a little bit of wind. I think we're not quite in a Santa Ana event, but this pool can get a little bit breezy. That's more for microphone noise than for affecting the ball. We've got a steal there. Ethan comes in with a steal. There is a foul called, so it's San Pasqual ball. The score is still 0-0. We do have clock cam. Trace gets it to TJ, and TJ's able to slide that right underneath the goalie's arm for a little low skip shot. Puts it in the back of the net. It makes it 1-0. It's at 5:43. We don't have the satisfaction of having a nice heavy tarp on the back of these goals. So we're not going to be thumping any tarps or anything, but we will be hitting the back of the net quite a bit, I predict. Fallbrook puts that into their set. There's a collapse, but then Ethan is excluded. So there's the first man-up situation for Fallbrook of the game. They work it down, and then they put it back up to the post, the high post position, over to the other side. He works it in, he shoots, and scores. He's able to hit it near side, about midway up the goal. Mason attempts to get a hand on that, but barely is able to get maybe a finger over there, but it went in pretty easily. The goal is 1-1. And it's 5:13 in this first period. The ball goes back to Sam. Sam gets it over to Owen. Ordinary foul outside 5. Owen's looking for a release, someone to pass it to. They've got the set fronted. Torin's having a tough time getting open water, but they do put it. Torin's got goal side. He flips it over to TJ, and again, TJ's able to skip that right over the goalie's head this time. And is obviously bar low, goes right on in, hits the top of the net, that makes it 2-1. That's at 4:54. Torin on the assist on that. TJ attempting the steal, but it turns out to be an ordinary foul outside 5. They get it down line. We're sloughing off of this low wing down here. He's got a bad shooting angle, so there's no point in covering him at this point. There's a shot taken, but it doesn't go in, and we're able to recover that with the help of Ethan and Mason. We have Torin on a streak. He's got goal side, but he loses that opportunity, and the ball is stolen. That goes to Fallbrook. They get it to their goalie. The goalie's having a tough time seeing. His eyes are into the sun. It is a disadvantage at this point. Now, you have to remember that Mason will be doing the same thing at the end of the game. So you have to make a choice. Do you want to have the sun in your eyes in the beginning or in the end? The ball goes back to far side. It's high wing. He's on the 1-2 side. He brings it in, and he shoots high over the goal. Ball should be coming into Mason. Masons gets it up to Torin. Torin is on a streak. He's ahead of his guy. And Ethan's coming in, going middle. Torin shoots high. It bars out. And they call a foul away from the goal. We weren't even given an opportunity to rebound that. It's Fallbrook ball. There's 3:43 left in this first period. Ball comes all the way across to the 4-5 side, down low, up to the top. He makes a spin move and then puts it out to Point. Point puts it over to the 1-2 side. Down line, and there's a shot. Mason blocks that, but it goes out of bounds. It will be Fallbrook's ball on the 2. They'll get a new shot clock. There's 3:22. And Torin is able to come in and steal that ball. He gets a pullback. There's an ordinary foul. Torin decides just to go ahead and swim it. He cannot shoot. He's not a... he puts it right in front of Trace. Trace puts it over to Sam. Sam is left alone and alley-oops that into the goal. It's a catch shot. Beautiful job. Finds the back of the net, and that brings us up to 3-2, I believe. I can't see the scoreboard quite what their goal count is. It's 3:05 on the game clock. As long as clock cam is working, then we should be in time with that. But I don't think that they've updated the visitors' score. I do believe that they have 2. We have cap timeout. Fallbrook player needs to find his cap. He's found it and he's moving his way back. And I think he is going to take a rest. Seemed like a waste of time. Torin's pressuring. It's way back here at Point. Not quite a bad pass, but then he gets it up to Owen. Owen is now pressuring, and they have to come over to the other side. TJ is there. He's letting his guy kind of go. And we've left the low wing all by himself. He shoots, and Mason is able to stop that. He gets it up to Owen, who is covered. Torin is making a break, and is a catch shot. Assist by Owen. It was a nice play. We did have people right on our backs. I kind of would have opted for maybe a wet shot in that situation, but obviously it was a catch shot, so they probably didn't have an opportunity to pull that down. That should be 4-2 at 2:33. We are now substituting TJ for Devin. Mr. Devin Golding is coming in, and I guess I would like to say I'm thinking that they'll get some time in this game, but congratulations to the other Mr. Golding, Sean Golding, and Mr. Eli Burt, who have been promoted to varsity here in the later half of the season. As it is game 20, we're coming down. We'll have 20. Oh, that's a turnover. Ball under. It'll be Fallbrook's ball. We've got, after this, we have 8 games left in the regular season. That will include 5 at the San Diego Open that occurs this weekend. And then we'll have 3 more league games. And there's an exclusion called on Ethan. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's on Sam, number 3. I can't tell the difference between a 2 and a 3 when the ref pulls it up. Sam is making his way out. Fallbrook is a man up. They put it all the way to the far side here, or near side to us. Back up to the post, down to the far side. He's waving his arm around, catches it, and they score. Sam is back in, and that brings the score up. It should be 4-3, I believe. The scoreboard has 4-2. That's at 1:37. I might be mistaken, but I thought they had 3. Devin's got the ball. Puts it back up to Ethan. And over to Trace. Trace is sitting just in front of half. Goes over to Owen. Owen's on the far side. Owen shoots, and it's bar out. It wasn't a bad shot. Torrens goes, oh, there's an exclusion. That'll be another shot clock for San Pasqual. Sam comes in, takes the foul, pops it. Oh, they don't. No call. No goal inside the 2. They really should have recalled that foul and not allowed it to be even played at all. Because it certainly wasn't Torren that was in the 2. Torren was behind the ball. That was a bad call. These refs are not exactly the best in the business. So now Devin's got the ball. He's coming down. He's got goal side. Somebody's coming in front of him. The goalie is able to block that. It goes off on a rebound, and Owen goes over and gets the rebound. Tries to put it into Torren, and Torren's got 2 guys on him, hanging on his shoulders like monkey bars. But no foul, no blood, and it's Fallbrook ball. We're down to less than 30 seconds in this first period. The scoreboard still has it 4-2. There's a pop-up. The ball goes in front of the goal. Mason swims it out. We're at 18 seconds. Comes all the way down here to Devin. Devin's got the ball. He looks middle to Torren. Torren switches hands, and he calls a 5. A 5-meter is committed by Fallbrook. I didn't quite catch which number it was, but it looks like Torren will go ahead and take this 5-meter, even though in the last game I fired him from this job. They want the Warriors to back up. We've been having this issue quite a bit this season. Fires it off, skip shot, near side, corner, hits the back of the net, and we put another point on the board. So the scoreboard has it at 5-2 with 10 seconds remaining in the first period. Fallbrook's ball, ordinary foul outside. They've held it to the far side. I'm not sure if this is a designated play or not, but he's going to take a shot, and it's Mason's ball. So we're shooting in the sun here, and here's the crowd. They're clapping for what the first period that was, and that ended. As I said, the scoreboard has a 5-2. I do believe it's 5-2. The second period here, and we have switched sides. Due to the sun issue, we are going to switch sides each quarter. So now San Pasqual, the blue team, is defending the near side here to the camera and will be shooting far. So the opposite for Fallbrook. I also checked with the table, and the 2 officials over there do have the score at 5-2. So I don't know where I got that mystery goal for Fallbrook, but nobody seems to be throwing a big fit about it at Fallbrook's side, so I guess it's only 5-2. And the ball comes in, and it was kind of a slap shot. It was pretty weak. Mason does end up with the ball. Gets it on down to Trace. Trace puts it deep and out of bounds. That was a bad pass. I think his intended target was Parker. We do have Parker in now, and we have Parker. Oh, Trace comes in with a steal. Beautiful interception. He's now going to go ahead and swim it up. He is by himself. He does have someone down line. He's walking it in, and if we know anything about Trace, oh, hey, nice. He gets it over to Parker, and Parker's able to do a catch shot or an alley-oop, slam dunk, whatever we want to go ahead and call it these days. But that was a beautiful play. And we have to applaud Trace for not just going ahead and taking that shot himself, because we know that that's what he was thinking. So it's 6-2, and there's 6 minutes left in the second period. There's an ordinary foul. It's outside 5. He's right about 5.5 meters out. He does not look like a shooter. He puts it up the point, and there's an exclusion on Parker. Parker will go ahead and, oh, I'm sorry, that's on Torren. Torren was set guard, and he's been excluded. He'll sit his time in the sin bin, and Fallbrook will be a man up. I'm sorry, I apologize to Parker for thinking that was him, but all I saw was the 5. The ball comes all the way over here near side. He does not take the opportunity to shoot. They put it back up to the post, over to the other post, and the number 10 goes ahead and scoots that in underneath Mason's arm. It's a low skimmer shot, and it finds itself in the back of the net. It makes it 6-3, and that was at 5:22. Horn will bring himself back in, and we'll be playing 6-on-6. Torn starts it, pops it over to Trace. Trace makes a turn, ordinary foul outside 5. Somebody's calling for the ball. Oh, it's a whiff. Looks like it was Ethan who called for it and went up, but it was kind of a swing and a miss. The ball comes all the way down, and Fallbrook's number 5 will go get that on the far side. Low wing. He's on the 4-5 side. Owen is pressuring right at the 2-meter line. Ordinary foul inside 5. Ball comes all the way across here to the near side, but it's at the high wing. They go down line, and Trace fouls. That was good. They put it across tank, and he takes his water. He's going to shoot it, and Mason is able to block that skip, and the shot clock goes off, but the shot did come off before that. So it's going to be Fallbrook's ball. They'll have a new 30 seconds. Part of our team had already left, so Fallbrook will be offending here. We do look like we're matched up. It's Parker that is down 10 with their number 11. And Trace in there with a steal, but then gets the ball right to their player, and their player turns and scores. That was definitely a mistake on Trace's part. And we can give the assist to Trace. Score is 6-4. That was at 4:21. Sometimes you can't leave that kid alone. Ball goes up to Devin. Then he puts the ball down line to Trace. Trace and Devin are playing here on the 4-5 side. There's an exclusion called on Fallbrook. Pasqual will be a man up. Trace has a bad pass. Passes it too far. Wastes time. Goes up to Owen. Owen puts it over to Devin. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's Trace. Trace has got the post. Gets it over to Torn. Back up to Trace, and Trace is not able to catch that. That's a bad pass on Torn's part. Puts it over to Torin. It's even up. Torin's able to angle that around and goes far side upper corner to score the goal. Wasn't the prettiest action, but we did get the goal. 7-4. Looks like we'll be subbing out Devin and Owen. Stan will be coming back in, as will TJ. It's the Warriors' ball. They get it back to point and over here near side. This is their 1-2 side. And they get it into their set, and we've crashed on their set. There's two guys, Sam and Torin, and we're able to take the ball away. Mason has the ball, and he's looking for a release. He releases down to TJ, who's down by himself. He's got goal side. He's moving in, and he puts it far side. Ethan shoots. It ricochets, and Fallbrook gets the rebound. Fallbrook. I'm trying to throw an R in there. I apologize. Timeout called by Fallbrook at 2:58. I'll probably cut this out in editing anyways, so it doesn't really matter what I say during these periods. Coming back from the Fallbrook timeout, Fallbrook will be filling in to the offensive positions. It's their ball. They've got 26 seconds remaining on their shot clock, and time go is in. Ball comes over here, then goes to the far side. It's out about half. There's an ordinary foul. They're playing with it up here at the very high end of the tank. And Trace comes in and steals that ball. It was kind of an errant pass. Trace takes the opportunity, and there's an exclusion on Warriors. It looks like number 10 or number 11 of the Warriors is out. But Sam's got the ball, and he goes ahead, and even though after a bobble or two, he's able to throw that into the far side of the goal, kind of angle it across, and bringing the score back to double. It's 8-4, and that's at 2:28 here in this second period. The Warriors will be making a couple substitutions. Ordinary foul outside of 5. It's on the far side of the pool. It's on the 4-5 side. Brings it back over here to the 1-2 side. They have a driver, but the pass is long. We've gone ahead and just let that guy go. He's inside the 2, but he does have the ball. He puts it back out to their set, and Torin fouls him. Ordinary foul. They put it to the far side. Ordinary foul. And there's a shot, but there's a field block by Ethan. And it becomes San Pasqual ball. TJ was making a break. He does have somebody on him. He has to get the ball back to Trace. Trace gets it far side over to Ethan. Ethan's looking for someone to release to. Ordinary foul outside 5. And there's a contra foul. It'll be Fallbrook ball. Fallbrook will be looking for someone to throw it to. He just goes ahead and decides to bring it down. He throws it here near side. This guy's all by himself. He's moving in. Trace is not moving in, and there's a lob. And Trace is going to get subbed for, he should be subbed. There's a lack of, instead, we're taking out Ethan. I think that was a defense blunder on Trace's part. That brings the score up to 8-5. There's 1:24 remaining in this second period. Ball's at Trace. He's high wing, near side. He makes a turn, and there's an exclusion. San Pasqual will be a man up. Trace puts the bar deep down. The ref is still trying to get the guy out, who on Fallbrook is now leaving. Ball goes to Trace. Trace arm pumps, and he ends up getting the ball in, even though there's a couple of field blocks. It ricochets, ping pong balls, or pinballs its way into the back of the net. Not the cleanest goal, not one that I would really applaud a whole lot, but it does score. It's 9-5, and there's 54 seconds remaining in the half. I think his brother is having a few words with him, as in, like, stop shooting from outside when it's a lame shot and we're a man up and we have time and we can be passing it around. That's what I would be saying to him. They like had to shoot through a whole forest of arms. Trace has got a steal. I tell you though, no matter for all the bad shots he certainly makes up for it in the number of steals. The kid is a thief. Oh, TJ finds the back of the net. There's a pass all the way from Sam on the assist. And TJ sneaks his way down there close to the goal and stuffs it behind the goalie. That brings it up 10-5. 22 seconds remains for Fallbrook to try to get something done. Sam comes in with a interception. Count that as a steal. Mason is looking for someone to pass it to. We do have Torn, who's just right here at point, but they don't. They get it up to Trace. And Trace shoots, and it's a lob shot. It was kind of going towards the corner, but it was long. It went over the goal. So therefore, that's it. That ended. There's our roaring crowd over there. Not roaring at all, but it's 10-5. All right, here we are at the beginning of the third period. The refs are not quite ready, but again, we have switched sides due to the sun being in the goalie's eyes. We have switched, so San Pasqual will be defending the far side, shooting here near side on the camera. The score is 10-5, and we have Sam as the sprinter with TJ following up, and then there's Torin, and we win it. Those long arms of Sam went ahead and got the ball, so Torin's got the ball, and we have Trace in. We also have Parker, and we have Sean Golding, who's playing the far side over there on the 4-5 side, and there's an offensive foul. So it'll be Fallbrook ball. Goes back to the goalie. Goalie puts it up to the far side high wing. Sean is covering. He puts it down line. He's way out there. And there's an exclusion on San Pasqual. I believe it is Parker. Fallbrook's moving it around. They get it down here. They get to the upper post. They get it to the far side, low. He's bobbing it and gets back up to the high near post. Down low. He's walking in. No. Mason's able to stop that. San Pasqual is able to recover the rebound. We get the ball to Torin. We're even up. Parker is back in. Torin's bringing the ball up himself. He's looking for someone to pass it to. Passes it down line to Sean. There's an ordinary foul inside 5. Sean's looking. He goes across. Oh, no, inside the 2. Inside the 2, called on TJ. That'll be a turnover. Trace is pressuring. There's an ordinary foul. Ooh, he goes for the under the arm flip steal, but it's no good. Fallbrook puts it across. They put it into their set, and there's a contra foul. San Pasqual's ball. They bring it down here near side to TJ. TJ's skips it past the goal. Oh, no, they're saying that the goalie touched it. So it'll be our ball on the 2 with a new shot clock. Comes all the way over. Oh, that was Sam. I was actually looking here at TJ, and I believe Sam is the one that got up and tried to back that into the goal. It was not successful. It's Fallbrook play. Oh, stay off his back. Stay off his back. Oh, nice defensive play. TJ resisted the urge to pull him back, and we avoided the 5-meter, and we got the steal. They did not get the shot off. Trace has got the ball. He puts it all the way over to Sam. Sam puts it into set. Torin spins. They've got 3 guys on him, and they call a 5-meter. And it looks like we will have Sean Golding shoot the 5-meter. There it is, sophomore Sean Golding, number 4. He has minutes in a varsity game, so that's not anything new. Oh, there it is, quick shot, lower corner, goes opposite, and adds another one to the tally. I think that should bring it up to 11-5. And there's a red flag being waved on for Fallbrook. That's 3 on 10. 10 is rolled. Fallbrook, you need to bring somebody in. I don't think the coach quite believes it, but oh, he's like, all right. There we go. He's kind of nonchalant about that. And San Pasqual takes the opportunity to swap out a few people, and we'll have Eli come in. Eli is normally number 9. And he's another sophomore that has a bright future. We're definitely looking good. And there we go. There's a contra foul. San Pasqual ball. Oh, and another one. Duck diving by San Pasqual. So it'll go back to Fallbrook. That was quick. Fallbrook's got the ball. He puts it down into center. Center rears up and fires away and gets that in underneath Mason's arm. Puts it in the near side low corner. That should make it 11-6 at 4:16 here in the third period. The wind is kicking up again. The ball goes back to Torin. Torin gets it up to Sam. Sam gets it down line to TJ. TJ walks it in. Oh, there's an exclusion. Exclusion on, that should be number 12. Oh, number 13. Trace is walking it in, and oh, bar's out. Puts it off the top bar, but Parker is there. Parker, the garbage man, is normally reserved for TJ, but awesome. Getting the rebound, putting it back in, scoring the goal, and then having a little fight with the goalie. So that makes it 12-6, and that was at 3:56. 3:56, you know what that means. That's the original Porsche. Made between the late 50s till 1964 when they brought in the 911. Of course, the 911 definitely traces its lineage and body shape and engine mount to the 356. The ball comes out here to Sam, and oh, there's a contra foul, and it is involving Parker. I think sometimes Parker just can't help himself. It just sort of attracts trouble. But it's Fallbrook's ball. They get it into center. He's able to kind of pop that out. The 1-2 side comes in, and oh, fires that far side, lower corner. It goes right by Mason. Not much he could do about that. But that puts it 12-7. Now we've got Fallbrook parents who've decided to sit right in front of the score bar. Making it more difficult for me to see what the score is. Torin has the ball and gives it over to Trace. Trace has got it way out on the far side. He makes a move, he turns, he's got it inside. He's moving in, he's swimming it in, he's taking his water, and then he brings it all the way across to Sean. We've got Sean in, and we have Will as well. Will is here, low wing, near side. Torin puts it into set to TJ. TJ's working it, but he can't quite get a grip on it. And as they collapse three guys, the shot clock goes off, and it's Fallbrook's ball. Eli's got an opportunity to get the ball. There's a steal. He takes an opportunity on a bad pass. He's got it, puts it over across, hoping for the assist. There's a foul, inside 5. They're in the 2, he needs to move out. The ball went to TJ. TJ pops the ball back up to Trace. Trace is arm bobbing it, puts it to Torin, and Torin finds the upper corner on that far side. It's a bar in. Not much that goalie was going to do about that one. That was good teamwork. Great job by Eli paying attention, seeing that there's an errant pass, going in, wrestling it away from the Fallbrook Warriors, and we're able to convert on that and brings it to 13-7. It's 2:16. Ball goes back to point. Then comes over here near side. Will is covering. Will's on defense. See if they can get the ball back over here to Will. Oh, they put it into set. There's a backhand, and Mason is able to stop that with his abdomen. Mason's looking for a release. The coach is calling for it to go to Eli, and it does. Eli is on the far side, low wing, and there is a contra foul. Looks like that was on TJ. It's the Warrior ball. But Trace is there. Trace is able to steal that. He puts it down, and he has a bad pass. Hits Fallbrook in the head. He's able to reach his arm over and keep Sean from taking that. Bad pass for Trace. Eli on defense. Fallbrook's playing with it way down here. We got a guy that does not have anybody on him. He's going to walk that in. and he donuts Mason. Goes right over Mason's head. It does hit his arm, but Fallbrook scores a goal. That's what happens when we have a lapse in defense. That brings it 13-8 at 1:02. TJ gets the ball back to Torin. Torin puts it over to Trace. Trace makes a move and pulls an exclusion. Number 2 is ejected. Pasqual will be a man up. They should bring it back. They should put it back to Trace. There it is. Trace takes his water, puts it over to Torin. Gets it to Sean. Sean kind of bobbles a bit. Puts it far side, back up to Trace. Trace shoots. It's a skip shot, bar out. And it's out of bounds, goalie ball. If anyone thought anything different was going to happen when Trace had the ball there, they certainly have not seen very many San Pasqual water polo games. We're coming down to the very end of the period. There's a desperate lob shot. It bars off the top. And Mason gets the ball. Skip shot to the cross. The goalie's able to maintain possession of that. At the end of the third, it's 13-8. Here we are at the beginning of the fourth period. San Pasqual versus Fallbrook. Once again, we have switched sides. So we'll be defending the near side where the camera is, and we'll be shooting far. Devin was the sprinter, and we did not win that. It's going to be Warrior ball to start off this fourth period. The score is 13-8. Turnover on shot clock. Oh, beautiful sweep shot by Sam with an assist by Ethan. Brings it up to 14-8. That's 6:14. Too bad that's not 9:14. I know you can't have a 9:14 in water polo, but 9:14, another model of Porsche from 1969 to 1976. Probably one of the greatest designs they had. Obviously, a lot of people differ. Oh, and Fallbrook is able to get a step out shot. It's a low skimmer shot, goes right underneath Mason's arm. It was a nice shot. I don't think San Pasqual was quite ready for it. That was some of the quickest action that Fallbrook has shown so far. That brings the score up to 14-9. Kind of backwards, 914. 914s were a mid-engine car. Came in 4 engine variations if you count the first 2 years where they had a 6-cylinder, the motor that basically was in the 911. Then they had a 1.7 liter, a 2.0 or 2 liter, and then a 1.8 liter. All fuel injected except for that 6-cylinder, and San Pasqual scores. Looks like it was Devin on that. He shot near side, upper corner. Very nice shot. I will have to get who assisted that after looking at the film. Brings it up to 15-9, I believe. I don't know. I've got midnight sitting in front of the scoreboard now, so I can't see the visitors' score. I had it wrong in the beginning of the game, so, who knows? I'll probably get it wrong in the end of the game. Fallbrook's got a guy who's moving goal side. He's got the ball. He puts it into set. Ordinary foul, inside 5. Pops it back out to the far side, and he shoots, and it was kind of a lame duck shot. Mason's very easily grabs that. He gets it down line to Ethan. Ethan's got some open water. He's moving in. Not really in a position to shoot. Gets it up to Owen. Owen's found his way back in the water. Puts it back to Ethan. Oh, a 5-meter called. That was Torin that was going up for it, and Fallbrook gets called for another 5-meter. This time we're going to have Ethan the Arm Doan shoot it. This will be awesome. Whistle goes. Oh! Unfortunately, the goalie's able to stop that. It was a nice shot. It was good placement. It was upper corner. Looks like it was going right where it was intended to go, but the goalie guessed right. You know, sometimes that's just how the goalie works. He just guesses a direction, jumps that way, and prays that his long arm will hit there. Now there's an exclusion on Torin. Oh, quick shot by number 7 on the Warriors. Puts that in the back of the net, and I'm going to guess that that is 15-10, and the time is at 4:30. Contra foul. Turnover on Sam. Not that that counts against him or not, but the ref does show the number of who committed the offensive. Fallbrook will bring it back down. He's not live, so he puts it to point. We're crashing down on him. He puts it to the far side. They put it. Oh, they've got a driver. Oh, and luckily it bars out. Mason's able to go over and get it, and he's being challenged. They put the ball up to Torin. Now Torin's being challenged. He gets it over here to Will. Will's got the ball, and he puts it down line to Sam. Sam brings it in. Gets to the cross. To Ethan. Ethan rears up, shoots, and it's just wide. Oh, but they call an exclusion. It'll be San Pasqual ball again with a new 30. Ethan will take it. Puts it kind of into set. It's a bad pass is what I would call that. The goalie has it. That kind of blew our opportunity on a man up there. They get it down here near side. There's nobody really challenging him. Devin does have an eye on him. He fires. It's a low shot right to Mason's stomach. And we're calling a timeout. That'll be a San Pasqual Eagles timeout. It looks like we'll be doing a mass substitution. We've got Eli and Sean coming in. Trace will be coming back in. TJ will be in. My guess is that Will is staying in. Ethan's leaving. Owen is leaving. And Parker is in there. So basically, other than Mason and Will, this is our group for next year. Except that TJ is not in it. Well, I don't see. Oh, no, TJ is in. TJ's at set. I'm sorry. Here we go. There's 3:09. Ball goes to Will. Will's looking, and oh, they take the ball away from Will. Fallbrook ball. He was looking for set, but that Fallbrook player just went out. Oh, there's an exclusion. Exclusion on Will, number 8. Fallbrook puts it across to the far side. He brings it down here near side. Skip shot, high, comes off the bar. They get a rebound shot, but it's wide. They kind of blow their man that situation. Mason's got the ball, and he gets it down to cherry picker TJ. TJ gets it, but it's way down near the out of bounds line. It's an ordinary foul. They'll have to move it out of the 2. Gets the ball up to Trace, who's at point. Trace rears back and he shoots it low. Not necessarily near the bar, but it kind of careens off of the goalie, and we do score it. That should be 16-10. Again, it's hard to get mad because he makes it, but it was not the greatest shot choice. We could have moved that around. We had plenty of time. The ball comes into set. Set is setting at about 7 meters. We crash on it. There's an ordinary foul. He is inside 5. Oh, that guy should have taken that shot. Oh, that was a blown opportunity. Oh, the set does shoot right over Trace and scores a skip shot into the upper corner. It puts it 16-11 at 2:15. Ball comes back to Trace. Hopefully he won't get scored on again. Oh, there's a contra foul. Ordinary foul outside 5. He's Ethan looking for a steal. Here's the ball here near side. And put it into their set. Ordinary foul outside 5. I would look for a shot. Oh, he doesn't. He gets it here near side. He shoots, and it's a short skip underneath Mason's arm. Near side bar. That's 16-12. It's 1:49. Oh, excuse me. The ball comes back here to Trace again. Puts the ball way down deep towards Parker. Parker puts it into set, but GJ is not able to get it. The ball bumbles away, and the goalie gets it. Gets it down line. They put it into their set. Trace fouls. He's outside 5. He's going to shoot. Nope. The ref is saying he was inside 5. No good. It's going to be San Pasqual ball. Parker gets the ball back to Mason. We're at 1:10 remaining in the game. Sean's got the ball. He puts it into set, and it's very crowded. And Fallbrook takes that ball right away. Probably should have used the perimeter, worked the ball around a bit. Fallbrook puts it all the way across tank. Brings it back here. Oh! Sean gets an intercepting hand in there. Is able to knock that pass down, but it's an ordinary foul. It's still Fallbrook's ball. There's 2 seconds on the shot clock, and there's a desperate lob. And there he is. He's looking for some cherries. TJ all by himself, and does a roundabout and puts it into the goal, right over the goalie's head. That brings it up to 17-12. We're at 20 seconds in the game. It's Fallbrook ball. Shot from the outside. It's a skip. Mason's able to keep that from going in the goal. It goes out of bounds. It's Fallbrook ball on 2. They get it up. They get it back to the guy on the low wing on the far side. And there's a contra foul, duck dive. And Mason's ball. There's 2 seconds. The San Pasqual versus Fallbrook game here on October 15th. This is a league game, and San Pasqual wins 17-12.